This is the number 1 exercise. You do it a lot, just for a few seconds, maybe 15, 20 seconds, but do it very often, several times in the next few days, and then you will begin to be able to read again. First of all, we find out how far down the page can we read. What is the smallest paragraph that you can read? Okay? Just notice that. For example, you can read to here. Then you turn the book upside down. Okay, and you scan the white space between the lines, back and forth in zigzag. Even the small ones go all the way back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, all the way down to the bottom of the page. Then you turn the page right side up, and then you notice that you can begin to read smaller print. This is the first step. Next step in this exercise, we want to check if there's a difference between your left and right eye's reading distance. You want them to have the same distance, otherwise you get headaches and become tired. Cover your right eye and slowly move it back and forth. Find the smallest print you can read absolutely clear. And then you find the distance between your right and left eye. For example, the left eye reads here and the right eye reads out there. There's a difference between the two eyes. Now, to balance that difference, we cover the good eye, and then we turn the book upside down, and we simply read with one eye all the way down to the bottom. And by doing this, we can then train the eye so that both eyes can read at the same distance. The third thing we need to do is we need to begin to be able to read the bottom paragraph, the really small print, from arm's length. Okay, this might be easier for you. And slowly you begin to move it back and forth until you can bring it as close as you can possibly get to 15 centimeters. This is the difficult part for you. So this gives you extra capacity, so when you go to a restaurant and they only have candlelight, you can read the menu. So for example, you can read it clearly here, slowly bring it back and forth, moving it out to arm's length, slowly back and forth, keep it clear, and begin to slowly exercise so that you can read it very close. The last thing you need to do in this case here, you want to be able to read small print in different kinds of light. Fluorescent light is worse, so practice in that. Start in daylight, makes it easier. And then begin to practice reading in different kinds of light, like in the afternoon, in the evening, rainy days, sunny days, in any kind of light. So it should be so that eventually that you can read the newspaper in moonlight.